Yeah, it was. So we're back. Yeah, thanks for last night convincing me to go to the bar by myself last night. That was a complete a complete waste of time and a
Really?
waste of time today. So yeah,
More of a waste time today. I mean, it always sounds like a good idea. Never is.
it really didn't. No, it was fucking stupid. I'm done doing that. I'm done fucking going to the bar by
Listening to
myself.
me?
It's fucking
Listening to
retarded.
me?
Well, yeah, that too. It's just
Okay.
not fun, man. It's just not fun anymore. It never was that fun, but
No, not really.
it's fucking complete waste of time and just being hungover the next day. Like
True.
I've been worse hungover, but
I mean, did you meet anyone? You didn't hang out with anyone?
who are you gonna meet at a bar by yourself? Who are you gonna meet at a
I don't
bar?
know. I always just interject myself into people's conversations and shit. Like, hey,
Yeah, you're that
like
guy. You're the guy that people fucking hate getting
for
in
sure,
arguments at the bar. They're like, who the
for
fuck
sure.
is this guy? You
Right.
know?
Yeah. Well, don't
And
talk so fucking loud, and so I can hear what you're talking about, so I can have my opinion. You know.
it's just worthless. Every interaction with women in bars is pretty much worthless.
Pretty much. They just want you to buy their drinks.
No, it's like they don't want to talk to you. They act like they don't want to talk to you. They don't know who you are.
Why are they there? It's like
Who else?
everyone's there for the same reason, but they'll never let you know. Like you would never be able to, go to a bar and like have a fucking decent time or anything because everyone's so shut off to new people, like strangers. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, it is weird, but it is what it is. I mean, I've got enough data in my life to know that this is just a waste of time. It's just not
For
worth
sure.
it.
No, I know.
Uh,
And everything's so loud. The music is so loud you can't even hear anything, even if you were right across from someone.
well,
They
that
don't want
wasn't a
you to.
problem. That wasn't a problem last
Well,
night.
this
Yeah,
time,
it
this
can be
time.
a problem. And then I started just chatting up with a lady sitting at the bar, and she was kind of nerdy and stuff. I mean, she had glasses on, and
Oh, so you liked that?
that's not why she was nerdy, but she had a vibe like she was. And
Nah,
so she was
you
there
judgy,
alone,
huh?
and like there wasn't a guy around here, and I guess I should have noticed the other drinks in front of her at the bar. But I'm standing there talking. I wasn't like hitting on her; I was just being social.
No, but they look at it as you were hitting on them. Like any interaction. Oh, this guy wants to fuck me.
Yeah, it's like Chris Rock says everything a guy says to a woman is "want some dick,"
Yeah,
which is kind of true.
want the dick?
Yeah,
Yeah,
want some
it's
dick.
it's true. Yeah,
And
but it's pretty
no, I
sad.
was like talking to her for like fucking 10 minutes, and all of a sudden this fucking schlubby Magoo hipster who was like fucking our age or maybe even older, but he was just like, he dressed in the whole hipster uniform or whatever, and he had like, that fucking
Studded
gay
belt,
ass fucking what beanie cap that they wear and shit,
studded belt,
skull cap or whatever, and
right? And then don't forget about like a scarf,
he just like
big
we're like sitting
glasses.
we're standing next to each other. Yeah, basically he was that kind of guy, and we're standing next to each other. I'm like not right next to her, but I'm probably within 3 feet of her or whatever, and this guy just like slides in like in between, and I'm like, oh,
Wow,
okay. I'm like,
what
i
a cool
didn't
guy.
realize i didn't realize you were here with someone. It's just like she didn't mention
Yeah,
it, and
no, but it was someone that she was waiting for.
no, he works at the bar. He's like a fucking, I don't know what he was like, cleaning up and like cleaning up glasses and shit. So it's
Right.
like
Oh, the
they're there together, but he works there and he was like working at the time. So it's like it was just
the
fucking
old
weird. I don't know. Maybe I
the
should
old
have got
knight
pissed off, but
the
what's
old
that?
knight in the old knight in like a fucking waitress or waiter uniform. Like, just let me slide in here. Hey, is this guy bothering you?
Yeah, right. No, I don't know. Maybe I should have said something, but I don't know. I just didn't want to.
So you just walked away.
I was like, what's going on? Like, this is weird. Like, why didn't neither she said something? I don't know. Maybe I should have figured it out, but it was just fucking weird.
Did you say anything?
Uh, what's that?
Did you say anything, or you just kind of like,
No, I was just like,
and I'll
sorry, I
see
didn't
myself
know
out.
that. Didn't know you guys were. I didn't know you were with someone. So I was like,
Yeah,
made me look
it's
like a
fucking
fucking
weird.
chump.
There's always weird interactions with like that at bars because people are drunk and they don't know how to be drunk and they just fucking don't know how to act. It's crazy.
Right. So
Not
after
fun.
that, I
I
fucking
agree. Not fun.
had a fucking shot of Rumplemans with a random dude.
Love it.
Uh,
Love it.
yeah, it was like fucking vat of
Come
fucking
to my
Rumplemans.
side. Yeah. Problem is with random dudes, it's
It
really
was some guy's birthday. It was like 55, and I'm like, oh, I'll buy you a shot.
yes. Oh my god, that's what I feel like all the time because I have to like fit in somehow. Oh, I've always been kind of an outcast, so I gotta. Hey,
Yeah.
you want a drink? You want a shot? 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 Shot? Shot?
Yeah, right. That's and this woman he was with just was like on my ass, and like she was no fucking prize. Trust me, she was fucking no prize. And I just
You
like
know what? Women don't have to be prizes at bars or anywhere. They don't have to worry about nothing.
yeah. So I fucking met some other girl at the bar, was talking to her, and then this bitch that was with the 55-year-old guy. She like interjected herself into our conversation, and like I guess I asked the same question twice because I was fucking drunk, and she's just like, you
Oh,
already
they
asked
just jumped
that.
on
I'm
that.
like, no one's fucking talking to you, you fucking
Hag. She just jumped on that, I'm sure, right?
You see you next Tuesday. And then she's like on my ass. She's like, I don't like him. I'm like, I really wasn't doing anything to her. She's the one that she fucking butted into my shit. I'm like, you fucking blew that for me. Thanks a lot, you fucking bitch.
Right.
And just like that. Those are my interactions at bars with women. It's just fucking garbage,
And then they
So
always know some. They always know some guy too, and then the fucking guy will always take their side. It's like they just go there and fucking
exactly, that's exactly what happened. And like he knew she was being a bitch. He knew it because he's like that. And then like fucking
You suck my cock. I gotta
wanted to
tell
leave
you to
and
get the fuck out of here.
she wouldn't even give me that vibe that she was with him. They were like, I don't know, who knows. And so I was like hanging out with him, and like she didn't like that I was hanging out with him, and we were hanging out, and shooting the shit.
Yes. Right.
So she was like fucking felt left out, and I'm like, well, stop being a cunt, and then I won't have to fucking leave you out of the conversation.
Yeah, exactly. And then look what happened. Lost out on a friendship.
And then I thought, some girls came in and she was wearing a mask, so you could only see her eyes, and she just had like really from like this part up,
really slanted eyes.
From this part up, she looked like Lady Gaga. She had like that Lady Gaga like Italian.
Okay.
Like, hey,
yeah, dude, there's got to be a lot of faking going on with these masks. I mean, the fucking not being able to see this part and just like you could just see someone's eyes. I mean,
yeah, it's like 1001 Arabian Nights or some shit.
For sure. Like, yeah, right. I bet like fucking like no jaw and shit. Like, who knows? Who knows what's under there?
So I'm like, okay, I'll go tell her. She looks like Lady Gaga. I thought, okay, that's a nice compliment. I mean, she'll like that. Not at all. Not at all. Fucking. She acted like I fucking called her the biggest fucking whore on planet Earth because they said she looked like Lady Gaga, and then she just fucking. I don't know. Her and her friend like started cussing at me. I don't know. So that was my cue.
Dude, this sounds exactly like what happens with me. And you know what? I kind of like it. I think that's why I continue to do it. I like those interactions. Those fucking weird, awkward, very just like out of nowhere. Like, I hate you. You're fucking you're terrible.
You
like,
said something.
I
said I look like someone else attractive. Fuck you.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just mind-boggling how it can just blow up out of nothing.
Yeah, so that's it, man. I'm just done with it. I'm done going to bars. I'll go with friends, but I'm not going to bars to meet people or to fucking
not to meet people. Definitely not. That's a terrible place for that.
God awful.
You're gonna meet someone online through one of these fucking
yeah, which is
dating apps, and then
worse.
bring them to the bar.
That's fucking worse, man. Even worse. I mean, at least from the fucking your house on the apps. I mean, you're in the privacy. You don't have to fucking exert any effort. But
I do like that part. That's my favorite part about it.
The chances of meeting someone in bars or online are so poor. I feel like.
Yeah, but it's a numbers game, right?
For a guy, they're poor. I mean, I think for women, they're fucking easy as fuck.
Yep.
We've talked about this, how much I fucking hate online dating. And I was explaining this to, my friend is younger. I mean, he's getting dates. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking ugly as fuck because he's getting dates with hot girls, but he's young. I think that's part of it. But he's not going anywhere with them. He's not getting any. He's like, oh, you went out with this hot girl? Did anything happen? He's like, no, it's just the first time. And like, he wonders why these girls aren't calling him back. I'm like, dude, you get one chance with girls. You get one chance on these fucking dates.
Especially hot girls, because they don't have any. There's no shortage of men that want to
No,
You have to
not
be
at
able
all.
to,
Yeah, they
you
get
have to know
inundated with.
puncheroni.
Yeah, I explained this to him. Like he didn't get it. I'm like, dude, these girls get fucking dozens of fucking matches a day, and they get their pick out of,
But,
you
but
know.
this guy, he thinks he's fucking cooler than the rest, which is not right.
Well,
They
no,
don't
I'm
care
just
about
like,
that
and
really.
but
They
it's
care
also
about
like, right?
rich.
I mean,
How
it's
rich
a
are you and how
woman.
big of a cock you have. Like women are great.
Well, it helps he's young, because I don't even think I see a lot of these girls because I'm out of their age, whatever
Yeah.
scan or whatever. I mean, I've
Yeah,
met
so
some
what
girls on
they
there,
don't
but
want to be picked up by a car. They want like someone to they want this guy to Uber them to the place. You know what I mean? Like young kids, they don't have the fucking means. They don't have a job usually. They're going to school. They don't have any spendable income.
Mhm.
You think that that would be something that they always said that women would look to like their father, look for like a father figure, someone who would take care of them and financially.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't think all of them are that bad. I just feel like, when you're one of like 60, like 235 matches that she's got, she's obviously going to be super picky. And if you do get, I
It
mean,
can
but
be.
his problem is he's like, oh, it went really well. The day went really well. He had a good time and stuff. I'm like, okay, did you make a move? Uh, no, but it's just the
It went
first
really
time.
well. I bought her dinner, took her out for drinks,
But he
paid
wonders
for
why.
Uber.
Oh, she didn't call me back, or I haven't heard from her. I'm like, dude, if it's going well with women, you have to fucking move it forward. Otherwise, it's not going to move forward. You have
I
to
swear
be.
these apps, they're just more or less just women to get like free dinners.
I mean, there is women that do that for sure. Yeah. I mean, but I don't think that's a lot of women on there. But there is women that do that.
I don't know. Do you think that there's any like quality women on those sites?
Some, but yeah, I mean, they're like, yeah, they're the most pursued, or you got the thoughts that are just trying to fucking get you to their OnlyFans fucking
Yeah, but I mean, like,
page.
what kind of a quality woman do you have to be to like put your stuff on a site like that?
Well, because she
It seems
wants.
cheap. It seems cheap, but is that just because it's the new way of dating? There's no more like person to person, face to face interaction. It's all over the interwebs,
It's like
dating
anything
apps.
else, dude. You want to maximize your chances. You cast the widest net. So that
Of
she
course,
does
but
that, and
women
she
don't have to
gets.
do that.
No, they don't
Women
have
are
to. That's why they
spiders.
get 2,000
They're waiting for
matches.
all the fucking flies.
That's why they get the 2,000 matches. They get because they get every guy, and they're gonna pick the most. That it shows like
That
the
they
dude's
deem
got money. The dude's fucking, or whatever, a
packing,
model, a what?
packing
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe I
in
don't
the
know.
in this part.
So how do you as a regular guy fucking stand out on that? How do you do that? You can't.
Very difficult. No, I mean, and not unless you're like leaning up against your fucking, your Bugatti.
Right, but I don't have that. So how does a guy convey attractiveness when he doesn't have the qualities that these flashy money and got
Well, I mean,
exotic trips
fuck,
to
I
Belize?
wouldn't even want, I wouldn't even want to be involved with someone who that's all they're into, that's all they're interested in. Fuck that. That's not, that's not going to be a good relationship at all.
Yeah, well, I
Is
mean,
there, is like, is genuineness and fucking just decency? Is that like out? Was that like 2000 thing?
yeah, I don't know. I'm just sorry. I didn't mean to go off on a rant, but
Oh,
yeah,
that's fine. Hey, we needed something to talk about. How about this Billie Eilish? Did you hear about this thing?
no,
Speaking of women trying to fucking put bags over themselves. So she was always trying to cover herself up. She's a singer, right? You've heard of her?
yeah. What do you mean
All
cover
right, so
herself up?
she was always wearing like baggy clothes and just like because she didn't want people to like her for her image.
Mm,
They wanted her to like them for her singing. But then like, like some paparazzi or something has caught her out, just walking like down the street in like a fucking tight tank top and she's got these fucking gigantic tits. They're pretty
yeah, I'm
big.
looking at it now. Yeah, I
Her
had no
tits,
idea.
her tits, I know, no one did. No one did. And then like all these people are saying how fucking like, oh, she's so brave. She's so brave and she's a fighter of like women's equality and things like that. But then like all the people who were saying that when she was covered up, now like are saying what kind of like a slut she is and like shaming her for fucking for showing her body and like that it's not a type or it's not a, size 0 and just ridiculous, you know, like her the people who were for her are like some who are against her now because you know she's showing her true self. You know, she's no longer the Joan of Arc for women's, you know, whatever.
Gotcha. Well, people are saying like they're like body shaming her because she didn't look good. I'm like, she looks pretty good to me. I don't know what they're talking about.
It looks pretty good. And then, but she was hiding those fucking cannons underneath all the parachute material.
Those milkers.
Yeah, ridiculous. So yeah, so no one ever. I mean,
yeah. So you're like, fuck. I'll actually start paying attention to her music now.
Right? I'm like the opposite.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I still won't like her music.
Yeah, but you'll listen to it. You'll watch her on TV now, whereas before you'd probably click the channel.
No, I won't. Not if she's covering up. Fuck that. I don't want to see that. I mean, unless it's a circus tent.
You want to see them titties.
Unless it's a circus tent, you know.
Oh, fuck. Hey, did you see there's a new Borat movie coming out?
Oh, very nice. No, yes, of course. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Guy's fucking Sacha Baron Cohen he's a pretty incredibly talented man. Writer, director, fucking
his Ali G stuff. More.
His Ali G stuff, no. But I do enjoy it. Good stuff.
Ali G I thought was the least funny. Borat is much more funny than fucking Ali G, I think. You don't think so?
Well, Ali G was the first thing, you know. And then I think all those characters were on Ali G.
Oh, right.
That's where they started. Ali G was just one character. But then he had a spinoff. It was in the house. Ali G in the house. That was a movie completely about Ali G. And he goes to meet the queen and shit. It's fucking crazy. He rips off her dress and he sees that the queen's shaved. He's like, shaved. Respect to the Queen of England.
Well, this was an actress, right? I mean, this wasn't real.
Of course. But still, I mean, even to talk about, you know, the royalty like that, pretty ballsy.
Gosh, I had no idea you're so fucking well versed on English culture.
Oh, well, I'm not. I learned it all from that movie.
Yeah, right. Oh, teas and crumpets. I say.
Wow, jeez. Fuck, do you live there? You could be a tour guide with that fucking repertoire.
Right this way, down the road.
Good, sir. Jolly good. A bird. A bird is a girl.
So what the fuck else? I feel like I had something else I was going to mention, but I'm drawing a blank right now. When is that movie supposed to open?
I think. Oh, you know what? It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, it's already out
in theaters. I don't know if it's already out, but it's not going to be in theaters. It's going to be exclusive.
Yeah, well, it's going to be in theaters for a long time. And maybe
that's fine. I didn't really like going to theaters ever since like those shootings. You know, I didn't. You know, like Batman. I never wanted to go to like fucking It and have like some clown killer. You know, be in the
the
audience.
You can be the fucking clown killer. What the fuck are you drinking? Robitussin?
No, it's I don't know, some fucking fruity little watermelon strawberry, you know, made from concentrate bullshit.
So how you feeling about Trump? You think he's gonna make a comeback?
Well, golly, since hearing these fucking things about the you know, the Biden fucking mafia.
Yeah, that's been out there. That's nothing new. I mean, that's already people knew.
Yeah, but I mean, it's coming to a head, you know. I mean, didn't Trump say something about he had a surprise or something in a fall surprise?
I don't know. Did he? You're the one who's fucking watching his rallies and shit. So,
I mean, I've seen a few of them. I'm not like following him on Twitter or anything.
Sounds like you are.
I'm not like following the president of the United States on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, but
So what did you say? What did Trump say?
He said that like in one of his rallies or some speaking event that there was going to be a surprise coming.
And this was after the release of that Hunter Biden emails. Did you see their dad?
Yeah, I believe so. But then, did you see that they found his hard drive?
That's
Hunter
what I'm talking
Biden's,
about. Yeah.
They found Hunter Biden's hard drive at like a computer repair place or something like that, and someone has it, and they're going to release some fucking material.
Yeah, that's what came out. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's just the emails? Okay. I didn't know if
I
there
mean,
was
yeah,
like...
there's pictures of him, I guess, with a crack pipe or something, Hunter Biden, but I
But
don't
it's
know.
Hunter
You think
Biden, I mean, he's an addict. I mean, go easy on the kid.
no, this is people knew this already, and they already knew Hunter Biden was a fucking
Yeah,
scumbag.
wait, did his dad know? Because talking to him, you'd never know that his dad knew anything about it.
No, it was
like,
mentioned in the,
no, I mean,
it was mentioned in the debate. Trump brought it
yeah,
up
I
in the
know
debate.
they brought that up. Or
And he said
Trump did or something.
Hunter's a drug addict, a recovering drug addict, and he's sober now. That's what he said.
Sober now, but when was that picture taken? Do you know what I mean? And then also, like, what about like cash transactions? Something, some kind of there's always little crumbs of data that gets left behind, no matter how much you try to delete something. There could be.
And what every liberal was going to say is, including the ones that because I sent it to my liberal friends. I sent it to Neil and my friend that lives here, Colin, and they're like, "Is Hunter Biden running for president?" No. So why does it matter?
Well, I don't know. When your dad is running for president, I mean, you hope that. I mean, why did he get involved in drugs? Was his dad such a fucking maniacal piece of shit that pushed him to be a druggie?
It's so funny to listen to hear you talk about shit like this because you never cared about politics, and all of a sudden you're fucking Trump.
No, I'm not. But I don't think Biden is fucking up for the task at all.
Has Trump been up for the task?
Has he been? I think he's done pretty well for 4 years.
I think he totally dropped the ball on COVID.
Yeah. But how can you? Did you think he knew beforehand?
Of course he did. This all came out. He fucking knew back in February about it, and he was talking about how serious it was. There's recordings of him talking about it.
How come we didn't know then?
Ask him that.
No, but I mean, there had to be the patient zero, right? And then there was, other infections. Like, how did that happen? I mean, you can't.
No, Trump. This is the one time that Trump was playing it down. He was saying, "It's nothing. It'll disappear. It'll disappear just like that. It'll be gone in months."
Are people listening to him? Is he a fucking scientist? Is he, where's he getting his information? Don't you always
from scientists?
From scientists. From his own scientists. From his own advisors that he put in place.
Yeah, and they were telling him how serious it was,
because they hold his same, fucking agenda.
No, they don't. They're not supposed to.
Well, they're not supposed to. Same with this.
The point is, right? He knew how serious it was, and he was downplaying it in public and talking about how not serious it was.
Well, that's to
behind closed doors.
But that's to stop the mass hysteria and the fucking crazy that movie.
Is that what he should be doing?
The Purge,
as opposed to giving people straight and honest information.
Well, the thing is the CDC even given us straight and honest information?
Yeah, they have.
No, they haven't. They fucking waffled. They said that it wasn't transferable through the air. Now it is again. It stays on surfaces for this long. I mean, it's just blown completely out of proportion. It's the new fucking flu.
You believe everything the guy says.
It's the new flu.
Trump lies. Every fucking time he opens his mouth is a lie.
Every politician lies. That's how you get to be in that fucking position. You're not a righteous, good, trustworthy person, and you get to be, head of the fucking free world.
Trump is just as much fake news as the fucking fake news. It's all fake news.
It's all propaganda. It's always been.
I feel like it's another level with Trump, but that doesn't mean that he hasn't done a good thing on some things, a good job on some things. But
yeah, well, at least people, the thing is, no one would ever know that because they don't ever talk about all the things that he does that are decent and that went well. Everyone always wants to
It's
shit
a
on
bitter
it.
pill to swallow, man. I don't like fucking either of them. I'm not excited about either of them. And
I saw. All right. So remember when I said, remember about the what douche and the, South Park did a douche and a whatever. They were juxtaposing like a douche and a fucking piece of shit or something. Who cares? But I saw this one. I saw a sign in the yard where it said "Boats and Hose 2020."
what is it?
Just boats and hose 2020. Just completely different
Right.
than all this other bullshit. This mud flinging and fucking. It's always such shit around this time. I hate it. All the fucking just people. Oh, how about like all the commercials for all the people who are running? It's just
Right.
crazy. It's just crazy how fucking fake and shitty people are. On a lighter note, who fuck cares? Did you vote? Did you vote yet?
No, are you gonna vote?
I don't know, man.
You got to do it if you fucking
Why
feel that
start now?
strong.
Why start now? No, did you see that Shaquille O'Neal? He was like, this is the first time he voted.
I kind of like when I don't vote because then when they get in the office, I can be like, oh, I didn't vote for him.
Hey, dude, hey, what do you think I've done for all these election years?
I know, but that's kind of I don't know. It's funny, but it's also kind of putting pussy.
Like,
It's a
well,
pussy
yeah,
way.
you voted for him.
Yeah.
Fucking lay in your shit bed now. Funny. So, yeah, I don't know, when you put your pen in your mouth like that, I always think you're fucking vaping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into that shit.
No. Oh, what about? Okay, I don't know. I keep seeing this. Natasha Lukin, that older gymnast from like Ukraine or something. She's always on my feed now, wearing like swimsuits and fucking showing her body off. I don't know.
Who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is.
Natasha Lukin. She was an Olympic gymnast.
When?
She's since retired. I mean, it's been quite a while. I think. Pre
Is she American or
pre
she's
Simon
from?
Biles. No, she's from the Ukraine. Dumb fuck. I just said that.
Why the fuck are you watching shit on her? You fucking perv.
I'm not. I'm not trying to. It's fucking always shows up, and I'm like, Jesus, what? Like, what do you want now? Can't you do like a fucking beam or something?
Yeah,
No,
I'll have to check that out.
all these women warriors, like they're fighting for their equality and shit by dressing less, wearing less. It's pretty great. I say fight on, women. Solidarity.
All right, man. Good deal. I don't know. All right, Lori Laughlin's going to prison finally.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. We're all on the edge of our seats for that.
Oh yeah, God. Who could even? And Massimo, is he getting out of it?
No, he's got to go after her, I think, or before. I don't know. Maybe he already went.
That's pretty nice, though. That's pretty nice that they got to take turns,
Well, I hear that they always do that. Anytime a fucking couple gets
Yeah, I know.
went to
So I
prison,
mean, that's a good reason to get married then, So and have kids,
right?
so you can go when your significant other is out.
True that. All right, man. I'll probably let you go. I know you got
Oh
to
yeah,
get to working.
lots going on, man. Lots going on.
Big day.
But I'll make time. Make time for you. Make time for you and all of you, all 30 of you. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, I don't think it's 30 people. I think it's 3 people.
I think it's like us watching our shit like over and over again because we're so fucking vain.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir. You have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.